Hi, today's video is what is a proxy, or what is a proxy server. And a proxy is basically a machine which sits between a client and a server and relays messages, whatever it may be, between the two. So a bit like this. So here we have a client talking to a server, and it makes a request to the proxy, and the proxy relays that request to the server. The server then sends the response, and that is proxied back to the client. And as far as the client and the server is concerned, they probably think they're talking directly to the other machine, the client or the server. They don't necessarily know directly about the proxy. Sometimes they're completely transparent. Sometimes they might be configured into your mail client or your web client or your chat client or whatever it may be that's being proxied. And there are two types of proxy generally. The first type is this, which is called a forward proxy. And this, when people are talking about proxies, this tend to be what they mean. And this sits typically close to the proxy, maybe on the same network as the client. The proxy sits next to the client, and you're protecting the client from having to be talking directly to the internet, sort of unprotected, and that provides a security for the client side. The other type, of course, is what's called a reverse proxy, and here you're kind of protecting the server using the proxy, so the server is not directly connected to the internet, maybe, so that you can stop direct connections to it. There's a number of ways of doing this, but firewalls are the classic way. You could combine the two of those, having both a client and a proxy and a server proxy, so that would be a reverse and a forward proxy. But typically you don't need to know about the difference, and most clients will not know they're talking to a proxy and vice versa. There may be settings within the browser or the mail client or your chat client, whatever it may be, to configure this. Sometimes they'll be completely transparent. So I hope that's useful. Proxies allow you to protect your client or your server from bad actors. They can also be used to help things like performance and scalability. So their security is not the only reason to be using proxies. Anyway, I hope that's useful. If you have questions about this, or in fact any other issue or question around security, cybersecurity, please subscribe to the channel, get in touch, leave a comment. I'll do what I can to answer any questions you have. Thanks a lot. Bye.